I guess you guys couldn't hear me. My microphone was off. My bad. Can somebody give me a 5x5 now? All right. I'm assuming you can hear and see me from Homeboy's comment there. Joe Morgan, I know he was here for a second, but he had to dip out. He's going to go get some practice in this morning. Tamara Reynolds, good to see you. Homestead Homeboy, what's up, brother? Angie Morris, good to see you. Coral Tigger, good morning. Good to see you. Um, Papa, when are you reviewing that solar station Zane sent you to review? Just got one. I'm so eager. I will be doing that for my premiere on Monday. I'm pretty excited to do it too. I've never actually done a review. I'm pretty amped up about doing that. I haven't had time. I haven't even completely unboxed it yet. I opened it up, checked it out. It was on when it came, actually. I opened the box and there was light coming out at me. So it works. Jim S., good morning, sir. Good to see you, man. Yeah, we missed you all week. I even asked in one of my live streams, anybody talk to you to make sure you's okay. Elusive Prepper, good morning. All right.
Use the tripod.
I don't have it. It's in the greenhouse. Okay. Zombie 5, how's it going? Good to see you. Be Charming, good morning. Good to see you. Glad you guys are here this morning. We did something kind of different today, guys. We didn't do the Dollar General haul. Mandy looked through the ads and there just wasn't really a lot of good coupons. Not really anything that we're in need of right now. So we decided, actually, it was Mandy's idea. We went to the Dollar Tree this morning and done a Dollar Tree haul. So you guys could kind of see, I think I spent $27 at the Dollar Tree this morning and got a lot more than you would at the Dollar General for, 5 off 25. But of course, the Dollar Tree, it is what it is. It's like off-brand, no-name kind of stuff, but a lot of useful things. So as soon as Mama Prepper gives me a thumbs up, she's struggling because my tripod is in the greenhouse and I forgot to bring it in for her this morning. Oh no, Jim, that's not good. Roommate let the gasket shut off. Are you ready, Mama? All right, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the woman of the hour here. Hey, Hillbilly Homesteader, good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. All right, here she is, folks. Mrs. Papa Prepper.
Hi, guys.
You'll have to speak up a little bit, Mama.
Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Okay, so like Tommy said, I looked at the ads for Dollar General and everything, and it's pretty much the same thing. There is some toilet paper coupons for Charmin, $1 off. There's 2 different ones for that. Of course, the laundry soap coupons, if you haven't used them, they're still in there. There's some razor coupons that are pretty decent. That's about it. There's nothing really that I seen that we needed, and I'm not just going to buy stuff to buy it. So you guys can take a look at those. You can always go buy what you want to buy and use the 5 off. What are you doing? Sorry. That was Kylene being silly. So I thought, instead of spending money on stuff that we don't need, I would show you guys, if you were in the situation that you're just starting or you are trying to stock up on items, that you could use. You could take the money that you spend and reinvest it into items at the Dollar Tree. They do have a lot of nice items there to give you a basic start on things, or to hide away in different locations. So you could have stuff at multiple places and not break the bank, so to speak. So some of the items we got that, like I said, you might want to have at a few different places or in different bags, and it's not really going to put you back a whole lot. We bought some ibuprofen, and this is a 30 tab. I don't know what that just said. You took it away so fast. Is the PG coupons come out this week? Absolutely, zombie. That is the week that if you guys need like body washes, laundry soaps, razors, like home healthcare items, cleaning products, this is the week that has the coupons with all that good stuff in it. Not as much food and items like that, but they do have a lot of the shampoos, conditioners. Most of the time there's a lot of buy one get one frees on like deodorants and stuff like that. So definitely, if you guys get coupons in your weekend papers, check it out. And then we got some pain reliever PM, which is also a good help for sleep if need be. Turmeric. This is 12 capsules.
If anybody doesn't know, the turmeric is good for like arthritis, joint pain, stuff like that. And there are a couple. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt, but I did want to. There's a couple of things that I picked up there this morning that obviously aren't going to be like top grade stuff, but it will. Like I got a whetstone there today, and anybody, I mean, it's a whetstone. It is what it is, and it'll work. You know, so there's a couple things that's, of course, not going to be long lasting, and but it's the Dollar Tree. So
It's good to have in a pinch.
I just wanted to throw that out there. Just so don't invest like, I bought a whetstone there, but for like long term, I would definitely spend the money and get a better one, but it'll do in a pinch.
And then we got some sleep aid. This one has 36 tabs. For all of us who suffer with allergies, this is a 14 tab. And sometimes you guys might want to check. This is just like cheap dollar items that you could get, like I said, to put in another location, like if you have a bug out bag, or maybe another place that you would go that is more secluded in case you would need to hide out for a week or a little bit of time or whatever. These are items you could keep at that location that could get you by. But definitely, guys, if you need stuff like this, check into like Sam's Club or even the dollar store, stuff like that, because I know that for about $5 you can get close to 100 tabs, I think. So definitely check into that, because just because it's a Dollar Tree don't mean it's your best value long term for bigger supplies. They do have these little LED flashlights. I know Walmart also carries these for $1, and they're amazing. I think they're Ozark Trail ones, and they are great. We have quite a few of them. We accumulated a lot from when we would go to Florida, because we go ghost crab hunting at night. It's so much fun on the beach, and we'd always forget our flashlights. So every year we would go, we would pick up 6 or so little flashlights from Walmart, and we just accumulated them. So they're good ones, but these say they're LED. I've never tried one from the Dollar Tree, but they also have 2 packs of Dial antibacterial soap, which is a good thing to have. Definitely need to make sure you have some antibacterial soaps. These are just little jars, little travel jars that you can use for whatever little things you might need to put in. You could put like anything you would want to maybe keep dry and duct tape it at the top or whatever. They do have 72 counts of wipes for people who may need those in case you need to wash off. And then they also, for another option, Jim, we have a fuels department who orders for us. They get electronic tank readings. Usually, every time they deliver, I get about 8,000 gallons is what my tanks hold. So just for my 87. I also have a premium tank that holds about 4,000 gallons, diesel and kerosene. But my 87 feeds to make my 89. Of course, it's a mixture between premium and the 87. So they connect to a tank and it feeds through at the same time. And then my 87, I got two different tanks of 4,000 gallons that they can fill. And they usually bring between 5,000 and 8,000 at a time, depending on how low I am. But, sorry, guys. Ghost pipe. I have never heard of that. Babe, will you write that down for me, please? We'll have to look into that. Pain relievers will be a good thing to have, just in case. But they also have these disposable washcloths too, guys. If you need to freshen up or something. And here is the whetstone that Tommy was talking about. Like you said, it's probably not the best little deal, but hey, we'll give it a try and check it out and let you guys know. It might be great. Who knows? They do have all kinds of Band-Aids. These are waterproof ones. They got a pretty big selection as far as bandages, different sizes and stuff. They do have emergency candles. A 6-pack for $1. I have also bought, I don't know, Tommy can bring me one out of our preps, but if you can, babe, grab one of those big candles that we bought if it's easy to get to. But the Dollar Tree, they are kind of hard to find sometimes. They are tall candles, and most of them have like Jesus or like some kind of spiritual type thing on the front of them. But they are tall and they will burn for a long time. We have bought those because they are already in glass and it's a candle. And if he is able to get to them easy, I will show you guys what they look like. They also have cord, and it has little cutter and stuff on it.
Again, not the best quality stuff, that cordage, but like I said, it is what it is.
You guys brought the whole box to me. So, yeah, they are like Hispanic sayings and stuff on them. But, I mean, hey, it's a candle, and it's already in glass. It would probably burn for quite a few hours. So, they do have those, and we have a few boxes of them just as spares, just in case. But they do have all kinds of candle options. They have LED lights, like solar lights that you can put in case needed. I have all kinds, well, we won't go into that because I'm a crafty person, but they've got different little elastic bandages. But if you guys would have to have light of some sort, you can take, if you guys are thrifty, and find an old chandelier or an old ceiling fan, and you would need light, you guys could take those and put like the solar lights in them, like landscaping lights, and then you could use that to help light up somewhere if you need. DVOR. I do not know what that is, so I guess not. They do have all kinds of good deodorants there. Vinegar, which is a good thing for all kinds of stuff. Vinegar has all kinds of uses, guys. You can look it up. Good thing to have. They do have peroxide and alcohol, and I took some pictures of some stuff too that I'll show you guys. They do have aloe vera. This sometimes is hard to find and pretty costly, but I always buy this at the Dollar Tree and keep it in our refrigerator because it's great to use cold if you get sunburns and stuff. But just in case you guys would need it for any kind of burns, it's pretty good stuff. It's the aloe vera and it's the gel, and it's the soothing kind, so it's great. I really like it for $1. And then, of course, they have vitamin C drops and cough drops and items like that. I do okay with honey. I guess I could give it a try for allergies, but I'm also allergic to bees. So I kind of have to watch sometimes. Honey, I've never had a problem with it, but I've never ate a lot of it either or anything. So I might have to try it. Not anything to do with bees scare me, so I have to give it a try. I know that there's different things that bees are great for, like, but I will try it. See if maybe I can find some local. I know there's all kinds of people that have local honey, so I will check into it. But let me see if I can get to some of the pictures that I took today of items too.
I think our candles I think they're called candles. I didn't know that. The big one like
that is possible. Yes.
Yeah, well, she said those vigil candles are great value.
Yes.
I didn't know.
All of them have like
they're all spiritual,
like a biblical type picture on them, and there's all kinds of different colors of it and stuff. It's just, I mean, if that offends somebody for some unknown reason, it comes off. It's just like a plastic type shrink wrap around it. So if for some reason somebody doesn't want that on there, buy it and take it off. It doesn't bother me, but I'm to each their own. Okay. Let me see if I can dim my screen down here some. So this is the section. They also had sunscreens, all kinds of sunscreens, and the aloe. So they have that out right now. It's a good thing to try to get prepped up on. I don't know if Tommy has had much luck with these, but the vegetables and flower seeds are 4 for $1, and there are some heirloom seeds. Hi, Zane.
They've came up, but I can tell a big difference between like those and my burpee seeds and stuff like that. I mean, like my burpee seeds, when they sprout, they sprout like stronger. And then like the little 4 for $1, not knocking them, they do come up, but they're real slow going. They're a lot smaller. So, I mean, again, it's Dollar Tree. It's, which that's the same seeds at the dollar stores, Dollar General, Family Dollar. They all sell the same American Pride or whatever they are seeds. But hold on. I want to say hi to a couple people that's come in, honey. Just give me a second. Sorry to interrupt. Setter, hello. Thanks for being here. Sherry Leach, thanks for being here. Good to see you. Elusive Prepper, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Christ First Prep Next. Good to see you in here, brother. I appreciate it. And I seen your emails. I will respond. I promise. I'm running behind. Tick-Tarted Prepper, good to see you. Thanks for being here. The Ugly Prepper, good to see you. Glad you're here. And glad to see last live stream your legs all healed up and you're doing good. Prepared for. Good to see you. That's quite a while. Flow Grown Homesteader, good to see you. John Doe, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Zane, she's here. Thanks for being here. She's the lady that has sent me the solar station to do a review on for you guys.
It's really cool too. I'm excited.
And I will be doing that on my premiere Monday. So another big shout out and thank you to Zane. I really appreciate that. Claude Ortega, hello. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And he says, thank you for sharing the saving money tips.
Absolutely. You're welcome.
And Homestead Homeboy said, you can never have enough Jesus. And I
absolutely not.
Tech-Tarted Prepper says Lowe's has a hand crank emergency weather radio for $40. Also has solar and will charge other things. Well, I've been
some great options on that.
I've been banned from Lowe's by Coral Tigger, so I can't go there no more.
We're not allowed to go to Lowe's.
Oh, hold on, just a second.
Banned. She's afraid we're going to buy her maters.
Ken B, hello, thanks for being here. Mame's Legacy. I am so happy for you guys. I seen you commented in Discord. I just didn't get around to responding, but Mames had a very big prayer answered. They're going to let her husband work remotely, so they are in the free to move, and that is just awesome. I'm so happy for you guys. So happy.
I don't know if you still have it, but I haven't found them since around Christmas time. But I bought Tommy from the Dollar Tree, and it actually works. It's like a little hand crank flashlight. You squeeze it more than hand crank, but you squeeze it, and it gears it up and makes energy in it. It's a little flashlight.
I actually showed that when I done my bug out challenge with Jason and Grim a couple months ago. It's a good little light.
Soft, and it's nice brightness to it.
Lane said her seeds from the dollar store are doing really well.
Awesome.
I'm not knocking them. I mean, they come up. I mean, they're good seeds. It's just I've noticed a difference.
Patient with them.
Yeah, I do get impatient. Sparky's Run, thank you for being here. Said they were lurking and wanted to say good morning and great information. Cinderella X, good morning. Thanks for being here. Coral said I can go to Lowe's Bedford all day long.
Okay.
Gray Man, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here.
We're actually going to North Vernon today. Me and the kids.
Appalachian Prepper, hello. Thanks for being here. And don't think I forgot about you. I do still owe you an email. See, I never forget. I just have trouble getting to all of them. She said she can't stay long. Just wanted to pop in. Good vibes. Elusive Prepper says Stealth Angel puts out a good hand crank solar powered flashlight. Excuse me, guys. Flashlight charger.
That's awesome. I would like to start maybe getting some stuff to review for you guys. If there's something in particular, and of course, I'll try my best to keep it budget friendly.
Well, we kind of have a choice because we're on a budget too, just like everybody else. Sparky's Run, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you, Sparky.
Okay, I think we're all caught up. I don't see.
I'm going to show you some more things that.
Paul Taylor just popped in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
I didn't hear you. Who?
Paul Taylor. That's a new name to me, I believe. So thank you for being here. I appreciate it. If you're a new time visitor or first time visitor, go ahead and, if you don't mind, subscribe. We do this show every Saturday morning, 11 a.m. My wife, Mandy, goes out and just finds the best deals to add to your preps and coupons and stuff like that. So glad to have you.
All right, I'm going to show you guys a few more things from your Dollar Tree.
Sherry asks if you're feeling better.
I am feeling better. Yep. Back at it. If my back could cooperate, I'd be great. But
Coraline,
that's going to happen this time of year with work. Solar stuff, food, and water. What people need
to prep this weekend.
Yes. Water. Guys definitely need to make sure you have plenty of water. And like I said, the Dollar Tree may not be the best option as far as mass quantity, but for the people that are just starting, or like I said, if you want to reinvest the money that we save at Dollar Tree just by buying the things you need and getting it cheaper with your digital to help stock up, then, Dollar Tree has packages that somebody may not be able to go out and buy 50 pounds of beans at one time or 50 pounds of rice at one time. Or, they may have to buy the buckets to put it in and then get it a little bit at a time to stock up to fill the bucket. So maybe you can only afford 2 packs of beans at a time. So the Dollar Tree does have, this is a picture of what all they had. They had lentil,
pull out a little bit. Hey, pull out a little bit so maybe it'll focus a little bit better. There you go. He still can't really see, but
later in from the screen. So
yeah.
But
I want to apologize. Paul Taylor said he's been subbed for a month or two. I apologize. It's hard to keep track of names, man. Nothing personal. It's hard to keep track of
thank
people.
you for being here,
And
though.
absolutely, thank you for being here.
But our Dollar Tree carried Pinto, Lima, Black, Northern, and then they had white rice and brown rice.
And all kinds of different lentils. All kinds.
Yeah. So, you guys could pick different beans and keep them in the bags until you're able. That way they're not opened yet. So you could keep them in the bags till you could get them into a bucket with the absorbers and everything to keep them fresh. Let's see what else we had. They also, and if you guys pay attention to your local stores, you can usually get this stuff cheaper, but they do have bumblebee and sunkissed tuna, and they do have chicken at the Dollar Tree. They had a pretty big can of the Vienna sausage bites. Just got my new Berkey. Awesome. Berkeys are great.
We haven't got a Berkey yet. That's a big investment. I'd love to have one. I got the girls.
Hang on, I'll show them. Since I'm ready.
Well, we've showed it before.
It's on my coffee bar, so.
And of course, it's not good for like mobile. Nothing. It's
upside down.
Well, now there you go.
There. We have this, and it's not mobile, but it does filter, and we do not plan on leaving home unless absolutely have to. So we have stocked up on filters for this, but this is what we use, and the water tastes amazing out of it. My daughter's not a big water drinker, but she will drink that. So we have that.
All right, Homestead, be safe, man. If you don't make it back, I will definitely give you a call today. I'll probably text you first just to make sure you're not busy, and then I'll give you a call, man. I appreciate it.
Let's see what else.
Prepared For says the Dollar Tree Jambalaya rice is very good. It's already packed in little Mylar bags.
Yep, that is awesome. They have, oh, there we go. They have a pretty big selection of different spices. Everything from salt, pepper, cayenne pepper. They have bouillons. I mean, pumpkin pie spice. They have all kinds of stuff, guys. I did see this, and this had almost a 2-year shelf life on it. It's Quick Oats, and it's in a little resealable package, which is nice. They do have green and black teas.
Christ First Prep Next. That's one thing I do not have, but I am currently looking for. So if I just haven't found one I really like yet. Book showing the edibles and vegetation and stuff.
I got my mother-in-law, when Tommy and I went on vacation this past year, we went to Tennessee and we visited Cherokee, North Carolina, and I did get my mother-in-law an awesome book on like Indian medicines and different plants and roots and like nature type and what you use them for. It was very interesting. I got it for Christmas, but I kind of skimmed through it and read a little bit of it before I wrapped it up for it. It was awesome.
And Claude, this is our first year of actually a big garden. And this is going to be, this is our very first year of canning. And we have an Instapot, and it dehydrates. And you can also press your can in it, but I'm not going to attempt that. Because for one, it's not mine, it's my daughter's. So if I mess it up, yeah. But this is our first year. But yes, we do plan on canning and dehydrating a lot of stuff this year. What is she whispering back there? I'm not using it.
No, I said he won't mess it up.
No.
I got him a water bath canner for Valentine's Day this year. So practical gifts instead of love gifts.
And Cora, we're running into the same problem. We're running out of places to stick stuff like water. And I mean, we're like right now, I mean, I could stack the garage till it explodes, but what do I do with it when winter comes? You know, because I mean,
I'm hoping that he will build me a, I've asked him to, and I'd like to put on video if we get it done, the little can sorters. It's kind of looks like a skid, but you put your cans in it and they roll down so they keep rotated for you. I'm wanting to put one of those. We do have a room in the garage that is insulated, and if have to, I can have him mount those to the wall, and it will hold quite a bit of cans up against the wall, and then we could just stack stuff under it or in front of it. And that might be a project that we work on maybe later on in the fall to try to open up some space.
This is very good advice. Search and download the free Nuclear War Survival Skills book. You won't regret it. That's a very big threat right now, guys. I'm trying to steer clear of doom and gloom, and I'm trying to stay upbeat about it. But the way things are looking, that's not far off. I mean, it's totally within the realm of reality.
Big thing that could happen.
And if that happens, I mean, face it, truth is the truth. You know, a lot of us ain't going to be here. Anyway, I don't want to get off on that track. Maybe we'll talk about that tonight or something. But yeah, definitely download that book.
Can you see that? This is milk that they have that's in a carton that does not have to be refrigerated until it's opened.
And I have opened one of those milks. Yes, I have. We drank it. Granted, it would be a lot better if you had a way to keep it cold, like in a root cellar or something. But to just drink it out of the carton warm, it's not bad. It's a little sweeter than normal milk, but
And they have 2% whole, low fat, and they do have almond vanilla milk now, which is I didn't see that when we bought it before. So they're those 4 different kinds. And I think right now the shelf life on it is till later 22. So almost a little over a year shelf life on that.
Good to see you, Christ, is the answer. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
They had this coffee that's like vacuum sealed really tight. I don't know.
And everybody knows what that's the knockoff brand of.
I was going to say, it looks like one that a lot of people like.
Paul Taylor said you can make what's called a Berkey clone by using 2 5-gallon buckets and just buying the Berkey filters and a little spigot. Much cheaper going that route for preppers on a budget. And he's absolutely right. You can YouTube and find those videos all day long.
Yep,
it's becoming a very popular alternative. And a lot of people aren't even using the Berkey filters. They're using I forget the brand, but they're right up there quality-wise with Berkey. They're very comparable.
They have beeswater, which you can get gallons of water usually cheaper than $1, but just in case you get to where you're not able to find water, maybe check the Dollar Tree. They do have 6 packs of water, and they have those big things of water. I also found these that had a good year and a half shelf life on them. And then they also had different freeze dried. They had strawberries, apple slices, and a mixed fruit one. So, all I'm catching is a glare off yours, but they had those. And then, of course, they have selections of shampoos and conditioners for $1. They have everything from 9-volt to AAA batteries, and it's a Panasonic brand. They have their brand too. I've tried their brand and wasn't impressed, but the Panasonic is probably a lot better quality.
Mame's Legacy says, and this is the woman to listen to when it comes to canning, do not pressure can in an Instapot. They don't hold pressure consistently enough to be trustworthy. Thank you very much, Mames.
That'd be awful to waste your time and your product too.
Lance Kelly, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And what kind of containers do y'all store your water in? That's just an in general question anybody can answer, but us, we have got mountains of bottled water. We have rain catchment that I'm currently working on for rainwater. And other than that, we don't have big barrels of drinking water or anything because we just honestly have nowhere to store it, no way to store it. If my garage was heated and insulated very well, you best believe we would have big blue barrels full of drinking water. But for right now, I mean, we've got gallons upon gallons of bottled water, stuff like that. And like I said, rainwater catchment I'm working on. Now that I've got the chicken coop,
you could use milk cartons as you empty them. And
that's what me and RSD do. Every time she goes through a gallon of milk or the big Gatorade bottles, we wash them out really well.
Have a lot of money to do it.
We just rebottle the water
that you empty out. That's food grade. You could refill with water to have in case would need for drinking or whatever.
Can be. I wasn't calling you out like for bringing doom and gloom or nothing like that. I was just, it's better. Like I got really consumed with the news, and you can ask Mandy. I was on edge, like constantly. I couldn't sleep. That's what I meant by saying I'm, and especially like this is Mandy's hour, so I didn't mean nothing personal, like bringing doom and gloom, because I absolutely agree with you. You are right. Any literature, anything we can find on stuff like that, we need to get done like now. And
get your extra binders and keep it organized so you're not fumbling to find the things that you need.
Dig a hole,
Take a Sharpie
natural.
marker and write on the outside of your binder and stick them on a closet shelf or something. That way you have them easy reference access to.
Christ first, prep next. Said dig a hole, natural refrigerator, cover it with sticks and moss. Absolutely. Sorry, I'm just trying to go through. I don't want to get way behind, so I'm not trying to interrupt you. But John Doe said he's got water under his couch. I don't have much spare space, but jugs and water cases fit perfectly. And Sherry Leach says, Papa Prepper, raise all your beds on blocks. Get a lot of extra storage that way. Um, if I raise my bed anymore, Mrs. Papa Prepper can't get in. She has to climb up in it now.
Our bed is pretty big. I literally have to step on the side of our bed. There's like a little wood like step I use as a step to get in our bed.
Here's another one for me to write down. James Wesley Rawls has some great SHTF survival books.
Well, you write that down. I'm going to show them some more stuff. So they have a pretty good supply of first aid options too. They have paper tape, gauze, cheap way of stocking up a quick first aid kit, triple antibiotic. Well, he bought some of this, but the elastic bandages. There's the alcohol. It's 70%. The peroxide that we got. Epsom salt. If you guys don't have Epsom salt, I would recommend at least getting a couple bags. If you would trip or sprain your ankle, it's good for so many things. So try to maybe get you a couple Epsom salts. This one has sleep aid in it to soak in case you're having trouble. There's also a pain reliever one and stuff. They have 3 or 4 different kinds, and they all are in resealable bags, which is nice. They have antibacterial wipes there. Probably not the best, but hey, you never know. They do have little first aid kits that you can keep in your car, glove compartments. It has Band-Aids and alcohol wipes and stuff in it.
Good morning, True American Loretta. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm way behind in the chats, guys. I'm trying to go through and find all the questions and stuff.
And just in case, I know these are kid fork and spoons, but you guys will need some kind of eating utensils in case you get stuck out somewhere. I mean, fingers work, but it's a cheap way of getting a way to eat. Let's see.
Good morning,
They have all
J.
kinds of household fixing products. They have wood glue and super glue. They have heavy duty duct tapes, electrical tape, just common little household things you may need to fix.
Good morning, Ruben D. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Paul Taylor asks, just curious, how long have folks been prepping? I started in 2010, and also what woke you up and made you start prepping?
I have always been thrifty, we'll call it. When we would get our tax check, I've done this. I struggled one time. We got in a place where didn't know how I was going to pay bills, and I didn't ever want to be in that position again.
No, this was about 15 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah,
way back.
Before we were
I
even
also
married.
had to have emergency surgery on my gallbladder, put me out of work for a week, and had to make a decision on paying our electric bill or having food in the house. That's a bad decision to make because without one or the other, you're kind of in a bad position. No electric, you have no way to cook, you have no way to clean up things easily. You're just kind of in a bad situation either way. So just life experiences has happened to put us in kind of a mindset of being more prepared and saving money. But the whole thing last year has really put us in gear. So we haven't been doing this long, a little over a year, as far as stocking and
Well, we've always
getting prepared.
stockpiled.
But when we got our tax check, I would pay up bills, like bills that we didn't necessarily have to have, we could do without. I let them go. But like I would put maybe $300 on our electric, or, water, sewer, items like that. Or maybe at the time we lived in a trailer and we had lot rent. I would pay maybe 6 months of our lot rent, so I could pay less throughout the year. And I would buy toilet paper, paper towels, household things like trash bags, laundry soap, stuff like that to get us through the year. And we would stock up on that. So that's kind of where it started. And as the economies got worse and, we weren't able to find toilet paper and other items last year, the food was very scarce to find, kind of was a wake-up call. So that is when we started doing it more hardcore.
It was after the COVID outbreak.
Yes.
Outbreak. We have family that is inside military, very good, reliable information. And she contacted Mandy and said, y'all need to get your food. Make sure you guys got at least 3 to 4 weeks of food. I'm not playing. This is real. This is serious. And of course, we wholeheartedly, no reason to doubt. So we went and stocked up. And then sure enough, it wasn't even, 3 days? I mean, you couldn't even find a can of soup around here. No toilet paper. And we just was watching these people, scramble, and like people selling toilet paper on eBay and stuff, and it's like, yeah, we're not going to be in that position. So as soon as we could, as soon as everything started getting replenished, we started stockpiling.
Like literally you could find maybe fish, like salmon.
Yeah.
Stuff that was expensive to buy was all that was in the meat coolers. There was no milk, no eggs, no hamburger, no chicken. Like ramen noodles, for goodness sakes, was not able to be found anywhere. Just any kind of easy macaroni and cheese, quick easy meals for kids.
Good morning, Jeep Girl. Good to see you. Thanks for being here.
I forgot to show this too, which is kind of a handy little thing. Different tweezers they have at the Dollar Tree. I think that was all.
But everything she just showed you, I spent $27 plus tax and got all of that stuff. And like I said, it's not all, greatest quality, but if you're, just stuff to like store at your bug out location, say somebody does find it and robs you blind, okay, you're out $25, as opposed to buying a bunch of name brand and spending like $150, on stuff like that. It's just it's quick, easy, very cheap stuff to where anybody can prep. And as far as that goes,
and upgrade. I mean, start lower and then upgrade up.
And we didn't even show their like frozen food section, and they have frozen vegetables, pizzas. I mean, anybody just needs to grocery shop to save money to buy preps with. It's like if you're single or like a couple, you could easily grocery shop at the Dollar Tree. I'm not saying it's the best quality, best tasting food, but we ate it. I mean, you ain't gonna die. You won't starve to death. And they have noodles. We didn't get a picture of noodles, but they have macaroni, rotini, spaghetti, angel hair. I mean,
they had egg noodles and stuff like the beans in that picture. But also, Tommy and I usually stock up every year anyway. But I was watching another person's video, and they said that hot dogs and
Alaskan
bacon,
pepper.
Yeah, hot dogs and bacon are possibly going to be hard to find. So anybody that has JC or Kroger this week, hot dogs and bologna is 10 for 10. They're Eckrich, so if you guys need that, we usually stock up for camping purposes. I'll usually buy 20 to 30 of the cheese hot dogs. But if you guys need something quick and easy to fix, I mean, on a fire or whatever, fried bologna is amazing, and with eggs or whatever, and hot dogs are, I mean, even if you have to take a knife and make you a stick to cook them on, you can have at least hot dogs. It's a good little thing to kind of stock. They'll stay good for a long time in a freezer. So.
Man, my chat just zoomed all the way to the. I'm trying to find where I was at.
That is all the pictures and stuff that I got today, guys. Sorry that we didn't do Dollar General, but you guys should kind of, that watch on a regular basis, know the concept and how to do it now. And
we have talked about this before. It is an option for those of that don't have the money to buy up the stuff. I mean, if you're on EBT or whatever, yeah, you can buy the freeze dried food absolutely with EBT, and it is more, it's more expensive, but it's definitely an option. Hello, Mrs. J. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
That is my goal, is to get more of the long shelf life type containered food. We started with what we could afford, and that would be canned goods and stuff that has a longer shelf life that we use on a daily basis. And then I will just keep buying more and rotating it out. And maybe, once a month I could get a thing of mashed potatoes that has a long shelf life, or, some of the freeze dried items that have a lot longer.
I've looked into these and I really do want to order one. It's the water bob. You put it in your bathtub, like if it's definitely coming, and it holds 100 gallons of water. And
I've heard people, that have pools, inflatable, or like we have them. I bought them for my daughter's 16th birthday. We bought 2. And they're like the little family size pools. And you guys might be able to buy those this year after summer. They put that stuff on clearance. And it's just the pools that you inflate the sides, and then it makes water. And if you guys will buy a tarp or something to put over top of that, worst case scenario, you could take and put water in that. If nothing else, it'd be good for bathing, or other things. You could boil it. That if we know that something bad's going to come to us, we're going to do whatever we can to try to fill up bathtubs or sinks and as many, buckets, whatever we can get water in while we still have water. We're going to do it.
And I'm right here with you, Lance. That's what I'm using my rainwater catchment for, is to water the chickens. It'll be, emergency water for like the pets, water in the garden. We do have a well also. That's like on the to-do list. I've got a new pump and everything for it. I just got to get it done. We do have drinkable water. I forgot to even mention that. We're talking about storing water. We do have a very good well that I just need to get up and running. There's nothing wrong with it. We've just never had a need really to use it. We just kind of, what if, it was always been there. So I definitely got to get that up and going.
We're blessed to be on a very, like a floating, where we live is.
Yeah, we're basically on
a floating water island. We're just with water everywhere.
Walmart has containers. I think they're called Aquatainers. They are quite good, and you can stack them about $14. I've never seen those.
I wonder if that's the ones that I looked at over by the paint.
Maybe.
Kind of like the ones that you put in the water tanks, like the water dispensers, but they were kind of more squarish.
Okay, guys, I'm just kind of skimming down through here. I'm hoping I don't miss nothing, but I was way behind. Paul, I was an infantry marine from 2001 to 7, Iraq vet, but believe it or not, I didn't wake up until I started working at a shipyard in Mobile building warships for the Navy. I realized a war was coming. Well, thank you for your services, Paul. Very much respect and love. Thank you very much.
That's something close and near and dear to my heart, big time. That will break tears faster than most things in this world. If we watch a football game and they release an eagle and the American flag's out,
we're both crying.
breaking me.
I'm very, very sentimental when it comes to the servicemen and women. Yep. That's one thing that you can make me choke up and tear up and cry every time is like the welcome home videos and stuff like that. We watch them and just bawl.
They deserve all the respect in the world and they don't get it.
Tech-hearted Prepper said, I know it's hard, but please remember to pay your tithes. God first, always. I have a big pickle barrel, was $8, I think, at Tractor Supply. I use it for water catchment for my garden. I put a spigot on it and attached a garden hose. Water runs off gutter on roof into barrel. That's awesome.
Really?
$8 for a big pickle barrel.
I've never seen those.
I haven't either.
We might have to have another date tomorrow.
We might have to go today. I'm thinking about taking today off, y'all. I've worked myself stupid around here every moment that I'm not asleep. I've been outside working and I'm tired. I'm really thinking about taking the day off. I want to make the chicken feeder today and get all that set up. And
you can have chicken feeder. We'll have to make a video.
Oh, you forgot to show them my planter.
Oh, yes. But I got this. This is what my little babies will be drinking out of red whenever we make their water or their feed containers.
Don't forget to show them my seed starter.
Oh, yes.
And this is from the Dollar Tree.
This is just a Dollar Tree pan, and it has the little plastic cover. Instant greenhouse.
I'm telling you guys, those work just as well as buying the $8 Jiffy or Scott's, whatever little sprouter you can think of. Those are $1 a piece, and they work.
And you can buy the little good pods in boxes.
And you can also just cut out a little bitty square at the top, whatever, to control your humidity, and put a piece of duct tape or some sort of tape over it to open and close it. That's what I ended up doing on this one back here. And I mean, it works just fine. $1. And that'll easily hold
little holes, poke a few little holes in it.
And that'll easily hold like the little peat moss pods. I mean, very, very simple, very cheap. Zane said there are many channels that do that $10 challenge and cook Dollar Tree foods. I've never seen those.
$10. I mean, sometimes you can catch some really good items at Dollar Tree. Like I said, that little hand crank flashlight that I got for Tommy, I put it in his stocking. I really didn't expect it to be anything great, but it works, and it's kind of cool because it doesn't take no batteries or anything. It's just, you just squeeze it and it produces light. So, I mean, you can really come across some great things at the Dollar Tree sometimes. And they do have an online site. So if you find something that you want in mass quantity, like the candles, you can order those by the box, and they'll send them. The milk that I showed you guys, you can order that by the case, and they'll send it to the Dollar Tree, and you just go pick it up. That way it's easier to stack. You're not dealing with a bunch of loose items. Like if you want peroxide, you're not dealing with a bunch of this. You're dealing with a box. that is so much easier to stack up a wall or whatever.
And Paul Taylor, that is absolutely correct. As long as it's a vegetable, you can buy them with EBT. You can buy the live plants.
We
And I
discussed
think
that last week. Was it
Yep.
Saturday? No, yeah, last Saturday on my show.
They said she had to go to 3 different Aldis before she could find peanut butter on Thursday.
Oh my goodness. Peanut butter is a good thing to have. I mean, high protein.
Sherry Leach, EBT is food stamps. I believe, am I correct when I say that you're in Canada? Maybe. I don't know if you guys even have that up there, but EBT is food stamps. Basically, I mean, that's what they used to be called back in the day. And Cinderella X said, yes, Taylor, I just bought my plant starts with EBT. That's awesome. Good for you, Cinderella. I love seeing when people use their EBT for things like that. We talked about that last week, how a lot of people abuse it.
And I'll offer this again. If there is anybody out there that does need seeds and they're willing to put in the work and they do not have the fundage to buy seeds to plant, email myself or poppaprepper.
And we will.
Email for him is in the description. In his about section, or you can email either one of us. Let me know, and we will make sure that if you are willing to work to get food to stock or can, whatever the case may be, we will make sure that you have seeds to plant.
Hello, just exploring every path. Good to see you. Thanks for being here.
And it's so awesome that EBT is used for good things like that versus some of the things that they allow. We won't even go there again.
Yeah. Trying to see if there's any more questions because we're at 12:03 right now. Hello, Chris Pyatt. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Green Thumb Prepper. What's up, brother?
Hi, Sean.
2-liter bottles and those Mott's apple juice containers can be a budget prepper's best friend. Most people throw these away, but you can use them for dry food storage and even water storage. Absolutely.
There's all kinds of good containers out there that people use. Pickle jars. Tommy loves pickles. And they're awesome glass containers with lids and stuff. That
Price is the answer. Heading out to have a wonderful day. Community about to go swimming. Stay positive. I wish it was warm enough here to swim.
It's so here. We're looking at snow again.
I didn't hear you.
I know. I wrote somebody up at work yesterday for saying that word.
We're going to have to try this. I'm prepped up on Mother's Bear pizza leftovers too, Papa. LOL. I've never had Mother's Bear. I guess it's in Bloomington. That's a long drive for some pizza, but I do love my pizza.
Babe, I'm going to have to get going so we can get
going. Yeah.
I'll have to show you guys tonight if you come to the Bears Den what we got.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything for Mrs. Papa Prepper or myself, we're going to have to end this because she does have plans with the kid. Jim S., I seen what you said about introducing you to he who keeps popping back and forth back there behind Mandy, but she will not come on camera to save her life, so that's never going to happen.
Say hi to everybody real quick. They want to meet you. Come on. Mama said. Yes, ma'am. Come on.
Thank you, Full of Hope. I
They want to meet you.
that very much.
This
really
is my
appreciate
mini
that.
me. Her name is Kylene.
This is my daughter.
Can you see? Yeah, it's backwards.
There's a way to go.
There.
Stop. You're going the wrong way.
I was trying to get out of your way. Say hi.
Hi.
This is Kylene.
She's my little spawn. She said, I'm done. She's ready to go. We are going to look at succulents today.
You should check out my last video, hold on. Papa Prepper, you should check out my last video, short canning video, not water bath, not a canner. Easy, 1, 2, 3 canning. Absolutely. I'm all about easy.
I'm scared of pressure canning, guys.
Well, I'm going to be doing it
I'm
on the
terrified.
patio. I am going to have a pressure cooker or pressure canner. I'll just do it on the patio or in the garage, whatever I need to do. But Papa, Tommy, we got mushrooms. Dad just brought some back in, 10 black. Oh man, I got a PO box, Coral. You can send them to
We
me.
have a friend that is on my Facebook. She's been out hunting, and I think they spent 2 hours. They got 80 grays the other day, and they were huge. I was so jealous.
Prepared for, yes, I live stream every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's live from the Bears Den. I'll probably actually, as soon as we end this, I'll go ahead and make it or set it up for tonight. And tonight, we are going to talk also about the get together we're trying to pull off down south. We're going to do somewhere central in like the Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, maybe, or a little farther south. Homestead Homeboy. He's going to live stream with me tonight on StreamYard so we can discuss it because he's got the private property to do it on. And I'm going to pin the link to the StreamYard in the chat. So anybody that wants to put in their input on it, if you could help contribute or help set stuff up, or because there's some stuff we'll have to line out, because we're going to have like some porta potties, stuff like that, or if anybody's we'll talk about it tonight. But definitely if you want any part of that, try to be here tonight to talk about that. And we really want to get that up and going. We really want to meet you guys, as many of you guys as we can. I think it would be amazing. So we will be discussing that tonight. Let me see. Let me look through here real quick. Lunch is done. I'm out of here. Be safe, people. You too, Elusive. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you, Tech-Tarded Prepper. I appreciate that very much. What's up, Mojo, man? Good to see you. We're just getting ready to wrap this up. Big Papa, sorry I'm late. Been working on some jerky today and trying to get my gator fixed. Good luck with that, man. Be praying for you. Papa and Mandy, she is beautiful. Love that she came to say hi. It's probably the only time you'll ever see her. She's shy like that.
She's my baby.
Papa Prepper, remind her that wasn't so bad. Very pretty young lady.
She's a brat. We're going to go look to find some more succulents to do. That's where we're heading. To a greenhouse.
I might go with them today. I don't know. I'm feeling like I need a day off, some family time maybe. I got the chickens to where they can get out and roam, and they're not big enough to start laying, so I think I can take a day off.
We might do some putting together of their feed containers this evening.
Well, it's got to be painted before I can put it together, and we can't paint as wet and humid or damp as it is outside.
I'm excited to paint them this pretty red color, though.
Prepared for. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So easy.
Comments, if you're wanting to go, we're going to have to go.
So easy to do. I did it by campfire. You'll like it. You don't need to invest in a canner. My family has done it this way forever. That's awesome. I will check that out, man. I promise. I will check that out.
All right, guys. I'm going to have to get. Thank you for coming and seeing us, and I will see everybody tonight if you join us tonight at 7.
Well, you guys, I'm clearly being rushed because I think I'm going to go with them. Probably take the H3 so if I can find a deal on some soil and stuff while we're out, I'll go ahead and grab it. But definitely try to be here tonight if you can for the Bears Den. Should be a really good show. Homestead Homeboy is going to be on with me. And he can tell us about his channel, some of his, what he's been working on and how long he's been prepping a long time. So he's a pretty knowledgeable dude. But I will see you guys tonight. Until then, God bless each and every one of you guys. We love you guys so much. Thanks for being here to support us. Papa Prepper out.